Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. A cry for help. The Foreman brothers, Josh, Sean, and Rocky, from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare, were contacted by a mother and daughter who claimed to be living in a haunted apartment in Bucyrus, Ohio. The apartment has a dark history, as 2 women and a little girl tragically lost their lives inside its walls. 1 month after moving in, Heidi and Callie Prater begin to experience terrifying paranormal activity in their new home. Callie says that when she's upstairs, the strong smell of sulfur often makes her feel sick. She and her mother Heidi have heard footsteps and chilling screeches in the night. They say that lights turn on and off by themselves, and that they have seen multiple unexplained shadows.
There's times, like I said, you can hear people walking up and down the steps, but you can definitely hear certain screeches, certain noises.
Since we moved in here, we've had noises all the time upstairs, lights shut off, been touched, seen a lot of shadows.
Visitors to the house have had similar haunting experiences.
Ever since I've been coming over here, I get really, really bad negative vibes. Lights have turned off on their own. Shadow figures walk through the rooms. And it's honestly kind of scary. We've heard the little girl call out mommy. I never was a believer in this whole paranormal stuff until I moved out here and seen it with my own eyes.
I just really don't like being here.
You want to leave?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Heidi Prater explains in an interview with the Foreman brothers how it breaks her heart sometimes to hear the unexplained voice of a little girl calling out to her mother. In the same interview, they hear something truly chilling.
It breaks my heart, to think this little girl, and you can hear her hollering for her mommy. Keep hearing somebody saying mommy. She is here, and she is looking for her mommy.
I just heard somebody say mommy. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It breaks my heart that she's still here, wandering around looking for her mommy. It makes me want to cry.
After the emotional interview, the Foreman brothers begin their investigation to find out exactly who or what is haunting the Praters' home.
If you're in this house, can you communicate with us? Give us a sign you're in here.
Did you hear that?
Can you come out here with us?
It's upstairs.
The mysterious sounds continue to be heard throughout their investigation, but nothing compares to what happens next.
The family that lives here say that they see shadows, hear footsteps, loud banging, the voice of a little girl. And this is the room that we were shooting the interviews earlier and heard the little girl yell mommy. We believe that there, may have been victims in this room. Little girl. Can you talk louder?
The high-pitched voice of a little girl seems to be desperately calling out for help.
Help me understand what happened the night of February 13th, 1994. Oh, no way.
God, I hope my audio is picking this up. Been in over probably 400 haunted locations, done hundreds of residential cases, and I have never in my life experienced something like this before, ever.
Could this be the ghost of the little girl that met her tragic end inside the house? Let me know what you think. Be sure to check out the full video over on the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Pershka recorded a quick video intending to show her noisy ice machine on TikTok. But when she was about to post it, she noticed something truly chilling. Did you see it? Right before she flips on the light switch, what looks like a little girl can be seen standing right next to the ice machine. But as the light turns on, no one there. Is it just a trick of the light? Or could it be a TikTok hoax? I leave it to you to decide. TikTok user Bikekill and his friends are exploring a creepy old abandoned tunnel. Then, this happens. There. Fire down me. Fire down me. Yeah. Fucking boys. There's no one here. This is not a joke. I don't know, dude. What the Yes, twice. Justin's team. Dude, just connecting. Gotta come through this tunnel. We can hear further. It was coming in that direction. That wasn't right where you were at?
No, pretty close to it. It came, seemed like something, almost like it moved. I could feel something move by or something.
Oh, it was loud here. And it would die down. And then it would get flooding, it would come back and get louder and louder. We stood there 10 minutes listening to it.
Oh, yeah.
If you're getting eaten or something.
A scary sound of screaming voices echo through the abandoned tunnel. Bikekill says he has no idea what the voices could be and believes that the tunnel is haunted. But what do you think those sounds could have been? Another TikTok user that goes by the name of Julian R. Angel 925 claims that his coworker caught this next video on camera while at work. Did you see it? A dark shadow figure can be seen lurking in the corner of what looks to be a large banquet hall. Now, like most TikTok clips, there is no extra information about where this was filmed or what happened next. So is it real, or is it just another TikTok hoax? What do you think? Chernobyl. Ukrainian YouTuber Vlad Reznov and his friends do a challenge for YouTube to spend the night in an abandoned village in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Now, the exclusion zone's purpose is to restrict access to hazardous areas around the dangerous Chernobyl nuclear power plant. In recent years, this area has spiked the interest of tourists and has been accessible for safe tours and explorations with Ukrainian tour operators. However, individual parties are still prohibited to access the area and can receive severe criminal penalties and fines. Because Vlad Reznov and his friends want to explore at night, they are very careful to avoid Ukrainian authorities.
Надеюсь, мы доживем до утра, но потому что реально очень страшно. Там что-то шарудит, что-то бегает, что-то мочит. Я не знаю, я продолжу с тем, когда мы найдем какой-то домик, чтобы переждать хотя бы какое-то время.
First, they explore the abandoned village, and then they decide to get some sleep in one of the old decaying buildings. But they don't sleep long. Vlad wakes up to bizarre sounds coming from the remote woods surrounding the building.
Чё, блин? Ребята, только что, короче, ветка упала, я подумал, что что-то ладно. Вы слышали? Что-то шарудило. Нет, там что-то лазит по-любому. Я один туда не пойду. Но походу где-то там. Где-то там. Твою ж мать! Твою ж мать, блин! Что это было? Пацаны, подъем! Пацаны, Вадим, блин! Чувак, там что-то лазит.
Где?
Я где-то сейчас на улице что лазит.
Ветка упала, я слышал.
Я не знаю, там что лазит.
Сам сказал, ветка упала, что будет.
Чувак, я видел что-то, я тебе отвечаю, я снял это на видео.
Ну ты слышал, как лес будет, что ты гонишь?
Пацан, я снял это на видео, я тебе серьезно.
Что, ну мы знаем, что это ветка.
Да какой пранк, чувак, я тебе отвечаю, я там что-то видел.
Ну где ты видел?
Там, ну там в конце, где-то в углу.
А?
Вот там сидел, вот там.
Ну что там нет?
Вот там, вот туда, вот как раз туда побежал.
Ну нету там ничего.
Чувак, я там что-то видел, я тебе отвечаю. Я тут спать не буду.
Будешь, потому что нам завтра вставать.
Чувак, блин. Ты понимаешь, что там что-то было? Я тебе отвечаю. Я не шучу. Пиздец, он мне просто не верит, реально, я не знаю. Я это видео дома пересмотрю, потому что я реально что-то видел.
Ты видел или видел?
Чувак, я видел. Пиздец. Я тебе отвечаю, если у нас ночью служба, это твоя вина.
Я вчера, вот только, когда в туалет ходил, вот такую крысу видел.
Угу. Это не крыса была.
Не слышал, вот.
Блин, она была здоровая, похожа человека.
Now, I can't really make out anything in the video here, but Vlad seems to be very spooked by something he saw out in the woods. Maybe something he didn't catch on camera. Terrified, he wakes up his friend, but his fellow explorer just thinks that Vlad is playing a prank. But then, this happened.
Тихо, тихо, слушай, тише. Он это тут. Он в сарае, что ли? Нет? Блин! Тихо! Держи быстрее. Я дверь закрою. Закрой дверь.
A pale figure can be seen at the window, giving Vlad and his friends the scare of their life. They decide to skip their plans to stay the night and just get out of there. Vlad seems to think that they were attacked by a Chernobyl mutant man. But what do you think? Could this be the ghost of someone who didn't survive the Chernobyl tragedy and is still haunting the premises? Or is it simply a really pale man trying to give them a good scare? You decide. The Brentwood Haunting. Back in the early 1900s, Clarence Curtis McCorsley built a beautiful Victorian home in Little River, South Carolina, for him and his wife, Essie. Unfortunately, Clarence met an untimely death at the age of 40. Left all alone, the widowed Essie transformed her home into a bed and breakfast for traveling salesmen and fishermen to spend the night. There were rumors that Essie was often visited by the ghost of her late husband. The Brentwood house remained in Essie's possession until her death in 1974. Today, the Brentwood home is owned by French master chef Eric Masson and his wife Kim. They reopened the estate as the Brentwood Restaurant and Wine Bistro. The skeptical new owners never really believed in the paranormal.
I'm always looking for validation because it's just so hard to believe that this stuff happens, and it's hard to believe that it's a ghost.
It really didn't fit in my logic.
That is, until strange things started happening around their restaurant. The Masons would hear the mysterious loud sighs of a woman when no one was around. Glasses and silverware would fall without explanation. Even stranger, guests of the restaurant would be locked in the bathroom by something, and devices would suddenly turn on by themselves. Many of the restaurant employees have witnessed paranormal activity, and even some of the customers have scary stories of their own. Many claim to have seen a tall, dark figure in shadowy corners of the restaurant. It is believed that the ghosts of Clarence and Essie McCorsley still haunt the Brentwood restaurant. Author Stephen Lancaster has taken a particular interest in the haunting of the Brentwood Wine Bistro. Over the years, he has interviewed witnesses to hear their bizarre stories and has done many investigations to find paranormal evidence. Late one night, Stephen and a small team of paranormal investigators are checking out the restaurant. Right after they begin filming, they hear a loud bang coming from the kitchen.
Oh my god! Did you just see that? Holy Hey! How are you tonight? Holy cow, I think my heart just skipped like 50 beats.
Restaurant surveillance footage shows a glass mysteriously falling on the floor as investigators Eddie and Tina enter the kitchen. Although startled by the chilling experience, they continue their investigation.
In the downstairs men's room, we've had some issues with this room tonight. The door is wanting to open on its own, even though it's latched shut.
Not knowing what's going on in my business. That's what keeps me up at night. The fact that we run on Monday.com and that it takes our day-to-day and automatically turns it into graphs and charts, it's visual, it's crystal clear. It was a real game changer for us. We don't have to manually enter endless data or stare at cryptic numbers on spreadsheets. The Monday.com dashboards just deliver constant real-time insights. And those insights turn into actions, which turns into growth. It's that simple. And with Monday.com, it happens naturally. And as a manager, that is music to my ears.
Can you open that door for me? It'd be really, really cool if you could open that door.
The strange activity doesn't stop as random things continue to mysteriously fall on the floor, and the restaurant's dumbwaiter starts moving up and down on its own. Then things get truly bizarre.
So is there anybody up here that wants to say hello? And make their presence known to us?
You know what? I really would love to see the tall guy tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, is the tall guy here? Yes, damn.
So is there anybody up here that wants to say hello? Make their presence known to us?
You know what? I really would love to see the tall guy tonight.
Yeah, is the tall guy here? That's them. Do you hear a whirling noise? Like, that was them.
The mysterious figure of a man wearing a fisherman's slicker or pea coat seems to be quietly moving in the background as they talk. Stephen Lancaster didn't notice the strange apparition at the time and only discovered it later when he reviewed the footage. So, did Stephen and the team of paranormal investigators capture the ghosts of Clarence and Essie McCorsley, forever haunting their old home? You decide. Watch Stephen Lancaster's full documentary investigation of the Brentwood Wine Bistro over on his YouTube channel, Label 13. Hiding in plain sight. One day, Facebook user Abiud Hernandez Alvarez is sitting at his computer when he starts to hear strange, unexplained sounds coming from his bedroom. He grabs his phone and starts recording.
Están tocando la cámara de Carla que no. No hay nadie en la cámara. Uy, cerramos la cámara. Pues sí está abierta. Y pues de este lado igual, el baño está abierto. Uy, está tocando la puerta.
When he finds no one at the door, and after a few other strange occurrences, Abiud begins to suspect that there might be something paranormal going on in his apartment. To try to collect proof to show his family and friends, he sets up a camera to record his home while he's at work. When he checks the video, he's shocked by what he finds. It's almost as if someone or something invisible is walking through Abiud's apartment. Cut to days later. As Abiud is relaxing at home late one night, things get truly bizarre.
Ahí está, ya se está escuchando. Sí se escucha de todas formas, ahí está. Me asusta un poquito ahora sí, porque ahorita se escucha aquí adentro. Se escucha como la chapa, pero pues a ver, voy a levantarme. Se escucha aquí afuera. Voy a abrir la puerta. Escucho prácticamente cómo está caminando. Duda que exactamente hay. No sé si abrió o cerró la puerta de la cocina. A ver. Pues está abierta. No recuerdo honestamente si la había cerrado o abierto. Esta tarde. Veo aquí. ¿Qué onda? Pues no hay nada, no se ve nada ahí. No mames. Ahí está. Los tacones están yendo para allá.
Abiud posted the videos on Facebook with the message that he doesn't actually mind the creepy activity. He says that he just wants to share his experiences. So, is Abiud's apartment haunted by an invisible ghost? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks for watching. You can suggest any video you've seen for the top 5 at nukestop5 at